Watch this, a handful of circles, each one just spinning at its own steady speed, stacked tip to tip. On their own they're going nowhere, only turning, but follow the very last point. And it draws a star, not roughly, but exactly. And here's the part that should bother you. It isn't just a star. Give me enough circles and I can draw anything. Your signature, a face, the very letters you're reading right now. Every image, every sound, every signal in the universe is hiding a set of spinning circles, and today is where we find them. Let's slow it all the way down. One circle, one point, going round at a constant rate. Now watch only its height, how far above the middle it sits, and let that trail off to the right as time passes. That shape is a sine wave. Most of us meet it in school as a formula, a thing to memorize, but it was never really a formula, it's just a circle, seen from the side. A sine wave is what going around looks like when you only watch it go up and down. One circle gives one smooth wave, so what if we add more? Here's a circle turning once, plus a smaller one turning 3 times as fast, plus a smaller one turning 5 times as fast, and we add up their heights. Watch the smooth wave, it stiffens, the top flattens and the sides snap upright. Keep adding the right circles and the roundest motion there is, going in a circle, becomes something with perfectly sharp corners. Roundness adding up to a corner, that alone feels like it shouldn't be allowed. Now instead of stacking them up and down, we chain them tip to tail, each circle riding on the end of the one before. The first carries the second carries the third, and the last one holds the pen. Every single one is doing the most boring thing imaginable, turning at a steady rate, and together, they draw a heart. Nothing here knows what a heart is. There's no plan, just circles turning. The shape is an accident of their sizes and their speeds. Which brings us to the real question, one that turns a magic trick into mathematics. If I hand you a drawing or a sound, how do you find the circles that make it? Here's the beautiful idea. Take your signal and wind it around the center point at some chosen speed. Most of the time it smears out evenly all the way around, and its balance point, its center of mass, sits right in the middle. Nothing to see. But when your winding speed matches a frequency that's genuinely inside the signal, the whole thing lines up and the center of mass lurches off to one side. And that's really it. Any repeating signal is a sum of circles. Terms like these, a size, a starting angle, spun at a whole number rate. The formula that looks so forbidding is just bookkeeping for the circles. We didn't add them to the signal, they were always there. We only had to learn how to look. And once you see it everywhere. JPEG quietly throws away the circles your eye won't miss. That's how a photo shrinks. MP3 does the same for sound. An MRI machine literally measures your body in circles and rebuilds the picture from them. In quantum mechanics, a particle is a sum of waves, and it all began with a man named Fourier, studying how heat creeps through metal. And it's the same man who realized that the same trick worked on almost everything. But there's a catch. The more sharply you pin a signal down in time, the more smeared out it becomes in frequency. Fundamentally, you can't have both perfectly at once, which is a very strange rule for mathematics to insist on, unless the universe is simply built that way.